Like I'll probably play tomorrow, I think. So
Probably. I
we
have
can game them.
tomorrow off.
Hold on a
What's
minute. Is
today?
tomorrow? Wait. Which
I
day?
can't tomorrow. I
Oh, you
can't
can't.
tomorrow.
Okay, Friday. Oh, but then you have work after that, right? I see. Okay. Tricky.
I mean,
Because
I've
I've got trial tomorrow, and then I think I might be pretty like I might be pretty smashed
Yeah.
Thursday afternoon because I've got like that English test really
Yeah,
early.
I see. You feeling alright for this?
Not really. Like they just don't tell us what's in it.
I was gonna say, like, is it one of those
perfect.
ones where it's just like a timed exercise? Where you have to
It's
like
just
write
I
a
think it's one of those
thing.
things where all the English kids in the grade have to do it because it's like the school curriculum and standards authority like mandated.
Oh, okay.
It's one of those dumb ones that are just like they have no purpose.
Fun.
And my English teacher messaged me and she was like, yeah, like I don't have your like rationale thing. You know, I was like
Gosh.
whining about, and I'm thinking to myself, I did send it to her, and I check my sent items.
Yeah.
My sent emails to her is
Yeah.
my multimodal like YouTube link, and then the rationale. Like I sent her the thing. How do you miss that? Oh well.
Teachers
I
just
don't
get in
care.
trouble
No.
because they're bad at technology.
True.
Yeah, but she's got no excuse. She's like 25.
Ugh,
You'd be
well,
surprised.
true. I have met teachers even at like young ages who have no clue what the hell certain things are.
Wow.
Oh,
It's
it
just
feels like
how it is,
flagging now.
man.
That's weird. Okay, I hope it fixes itself up.
Well, speaking of lag, I just got disconnected. Feels bad.
What
Oh
the
my
heck?
god, actually, this reminds me, dude, I played the sickest game I ever had in Splatoon ever. Like, no
Oh wow.
deaths, I killed like 10 people.
Oh
It's like we're 2 minutes into the match, we're destroying
uh-huh.
communication error, disbanded match. Yeah,
No.
I was like, it happened on stream too. I was so
Ah,
sad.
that's tragic.
But at least it had it
So
on
sad.
stream, so there's proof that I kicked
Yeah,
ass.
that's true. That's the one nice thing about when you're streaming. They catch all your bad moments, but also your good ones.
True. Oh my god, why did I get double communication error? Please, I just want to play a match.
No.
Yeah, I was getting that like at the end of the day, like last night.
Yeah, it's weird. The connection still seems unstable. I hope. I mean,
There's
that's what it says, doesn't it? I was like, hold on, that sounds familiar.
Like-
Then I realized.
no they're patching the game. Like they know that there's problems.
Oh, good. Oh my gosh, responsive devs. What the heck?
The
Alright.
Japanese account as well was I think had a post that was like, yeah, like we
Gomennasai.
have heard that there's like we've heard there's internet problems for now, like just try and reconnect your internet. Do it inside the game, stuff like that.
Oh, it's good. It's reassuring to know that they're like gonna do stuff about it.
Oh yeah.
Thank god. Game is pretty fun.
It's so good.
So, I didn't realize how much copies this game sold though.
Oh
Apparently-
yeah, I
the
saw
game-
that post
the game
recently.
exploded. I expected it because I'm cool like that.
Oh, I see.
Well, the thing is, nowadays I think
Ah, too early.
Yes.
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think Nintendo needs to innovate anymore with their games.
Yeah, that's true. There'll always be an
Like,
audience.
because A, there's always gonna be an audience, and B, like, even the most bare bones stuff, like the
Pokemon.
like Pokemon, I mean, that's still sold like hotcakes.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. It's brand power now.
Yeah,
Oh
for sure.
yeah.
And most people, like, I think most general people who play games nowadays don't really care about some crazy in-depth mechanics like people did back in the day.
Yeah.
The market for games is a lot different now. Okay, man, I guess I'm just not complaining today.
Aw.
God damn it. I've gotten communication error like 8 times in a row now.
Okay, one
I
more,
don't know what's wrong.
for me.
Alright, one more, I got you.
Okay,
Um,
I'll put all my squish energy into it, so hopefully the connection works.
I'm believing. Yeah, game market's weird now.
Yeah,
Especially with Pokemon, because like it's a family brand now more than a game.
Oh yeah. Well, Pokemon is more of a multimedia empire.
yeah, plushies.
Yeah, marketable plushies.
Hooray. Oh my god, it
I
worked.
mean,
You did it, Yoshi.
Yes!
It has been that way for the past like what, 20 years?
Well, that's always been the general idea
Or-
behind a lot of like media that comes through like TVs and stuff, right? Like Barbie.
Yeah,
It's just to
right?
get like more
Um,
figures sold.
but in Pokemon's case, I think, like in the beginning, I guess it started out as a video
Pokemon?
game, and now it's like the highest grossing media franchise.
Yeah, it's insane.
Ever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's now just like family brand. Like you can ask anyone what a Pokemon was, they would have at least heard of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Okay, if it loses twice, not bad. Oh no, that was like waves, I guess. Okay, not bad.
And it's interesting because Nintendo doesn't own Pokemon either. It's like a second party Nintendo
Yeah,
game,
second party,
technically.
exactly.
Yeah.
Really fascinating.
There's the same with Kirby games because Nintendo doesn't own Hauken, but I think they basically work hand in hand. Same with Game Freak.
I mean,
Be-
it's because they just have like exclusive partnerships,
Yeah.
and
There's
there's
all
like
this
no
there's all
reason.
this history.
History and like there's no reason for Game Freak to leave Nintendo.
Oh yeah.
Like who would pay them more, right? It's
Yeah,
like no one.
exactly.
And I mean, so the Pokemon Company, I think, is owned, like, it's split 3-0 between Creatures Inc. Oh, actually, hold on.
Hello, Misha. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well.
I need to see this because, like, who owns?
It's me. I own Pokemon. My dad works in Nintendo. No cap.
Oh, Misha, did you see? Tanner got Beyond the Noise hard ass. Actually,
yeah,
in the same
it was
game.
pretty easy.
That's awesome.
It's
Don't
very,
say that. Just take the
okay.
like what 11? Yeah, 11 S. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess. I still think it's like easier. What's reverse hard?
I think it's 10.5.
What?
Or is that
It's so much more
11.5?
difficult.
Maybe it's 11.5. No. It must be 11.5. Sorry. Yeah,
Yeah,
10.5.
S on BT is
10.5 is hard light determination and toe box.
Yeah, I think it was like, yeah, S on my first clear. Because I've been doing some attempts on and off for the past like week or so.
That's awesome.
Not week. It's more like 2 weeks to
Yeah.
3 weeks. But like I decided to play and I did like 3 and like the run right after I got to the end, but I crashed too early.
Yeah, I
Not
gotcha.
too early, but I ran out of combo. So I was like, oh.
Oh, come on. That was a good run though.
Unfortunado.
Yeah. Almost to chorus in on side run though. That's so good. Whew.
I don't like it when I'm best on my team because it means I have to carry. Feels bad, man.
It's okay. It's just practice.
True.
When you
It's
have to
really
carry-
funny after playing with y'all and like the high level-ish matches, and then I go play by myself, and everyone just doesn't know how. No one knows what they're doing. It's just you gotta believe.
Yeah, it's so good. Do you have a main weapon that you're using now?
It's the bucket.
Still the
I'm
bucket?
addicted
Gotcha.
I've been messing with the other weapons, but the bucket just feels right. I don't know why. I'm just a bucket man, I guess.
Well, you know, if it works, it works.
Exactly. It's just really fun to throw the bucket and just like hit people
yeah.
with it. You don't have to
It goes over
aim.
walls as well. It's like,
Yeah. It spreads pretty quickly.
so yeah, it's what is it? It's Nintendo, Game Freak and Creatures Inc. hold about 33% each.
Yeah, makes sense.
But like in reality, basically, Pokemon Company answers to Nintendo, and like Game Freak and Creatures are just there to create the games.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I think it's common practice to get Nintendo's like permission or blessing, I guess, to work with other developers for like Pokemon Go and I think Pokken.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, because Pokken was Bandai Namco, right?
Yeah.
Also, I'm doing pretty well, Misha. How are you two? I see Tanner.
Yeah.
Chilling. I'm having
Yeah,
a good
chilling.
time.
Good.
Relaxing. Oh god, it's real bad.
Huh?
Okay, never mind. We're good. I'm clutch. But yeah, no, I'm chill. I've been taking a break from Puyo. I haven't really felt like playing.
Yeah,
I started spearrunning Konoha again, so
ooh,
probably gonna go back to grinding that.
So hype.
Yeah. I think last I checked, I had number 5 on page 0.2, but it's like it's a game no one really cares about. Great, I run a category no one really cares about in Konoha too, but it's fun enough, and it gives me something to grind on that isn't just
Yeah.
the same shit constantly.
NOISZ speedrun.
Yes.
Misha's already done that.
Oh really?
Yeah, I believe so.
I just think spearrunning is fun because it's just something to grind that isn't like get mad at other person
Yeah.
or teammate.
Yeah, it's nice when you can only like really put it on yourself, because then you strive to improve. This is a nice feeling.
Yeah.
Seeing how far you push yourself.
I want to get like a decent Konoha time, then probably move on to another game and go from there.
Nice.
It's all about the dubs. I'm the dubs.
You just are the dubs.
I am the dub. Hey, my time though with Konoha kinda... It's not bad, it's just average. I'm like, I don't want it to be average.
I want to do Inner Agent 3 speedrunning.
Ooh.
That'd be cool.
I wish I could do it again for the very first time. And like have no idea what's going on.
Understandable. That's how I feel playing certain games. Like, man, how can I replay this for the first time? And like just forget everything.
Yeah.
TMD moment.
What is your guys' like optimal like speed run time? Like, how long would you want a run to last if you were to do a speed run?
Like depends on on so many different factors.
Yeah.
Like what game are we doing?
Well, if you
what's my
think about
skill
games
level?
you would want to run, like,
What
would you like let's be like, let's say you want to run Sunshine, right? Do you want to spend like 8 billion years on the 100%, or do you want to just do like the hour, like any percent run?
I would do 80%. Like
I'd say for
okay,
most part. Yeah.
Okay. For Sunshine in particular, like I'm just casually going out and finding like all the blue coins. And how would you route that stuff?
Ooh,
I don't know, apparently
not
people
bad,
have
but I was
clothes.
slightly off. Okay, and I also almost had the combo to crash, so I was really close on both fronts. Really good. So I'm really happy with that.
This is my take on speedrun. I don't like any run that goes over 2 hours.
I
Yeah.
see.
Then I feel like I have
Yeah.
to commit like too much time, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. To get like a run to, I agree. I'd say like, the longest I would go is something like PBT speedrun, which is about an hour,
Yeah.
on average, and I think that's like, yeah, like pretty good. Then other Puyo games, you have like 5 minute to like 20-minute speedruns, which I think are pretty nice as well.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I agree. I think hour is pretty comfy. That's why I like Klonoa. The runtime is like 15 minutes to 1 hour,
Oh, that's good. Yeah.
and that's for the long category.
Yeah.
And I'm
So you
like,
can do
okay,
smaller stuff if you want.
I think
to
I
as well.
could I could probably speedrun like Splatoon Hero Mode or 2, I think,
Ooh.
because that takes around an hour.
Yeah. Okay. That's another nice comfy spot. Then.
Actually, Splatoon 1 more so because you can actually do level skips. I mean area
Ah.
skips. Yeah, it's weird like that.
Wonder what the routing for 3 is gonna look like because it's so open.
Yeah. I think it'll be they'll map out the least power egg required path
Yeah. Exactly.
to the bosses and then go from there.
Yeah, because I've actually never
Weird.
looked into Opera Expansion speedrunning, but I imagine it's the same thing where like the optimal route would also require a bit of searching from the community.
Yeah.
oh, 100%.
Hello, Luna.
Whoa.
Hello. Just climbing on top of boxes. Typical cat things.
No, my favorite. Actually, I really like RPG speedruns. I just can never commit to a time on that though. Like, some of my favorite games are like Final Fantasy IX, but if you look at the speedrun, it's like 9 hours long.
Yeah,
I'm
I
like,
know.
no.
People are insane who do that sort of thing.
I need to get back to playing 9
Luna, what
because
are you doing? Oh, she's behind. Oh, don't go there. That's where all the
I
Ys are.
oh
Don't
no.
do that. Oh, yeah, 1 sec.
I love Final Fantasy IX.
Why are you there?
Isn't that the one with the cat dude?
No, you
Kate
cannot
Sith?
sit there. No.
No.
That's 7.
That's 7.
What am I gonna do?
Yeah. You have Quina and Vivi and 9, along with
Oh.
Zidane.
Yeah, Zidane, that's what he's called. And the little guy with the hat, I forgot. Hold on.
Vivi.
Yeah.
Vivi is like Giga fan favorite character.
I haven't like I think I
Computer screen.
played the very first bit and then there was this like I got to the world map and then it was like something about some checkpoint and we had to go in a cave and I was like, oh, and I never played again.
No.
I should get back
Santa's-
to it.
It's pretty good. It's super
Yeah.
story driven for like the first 3/4 of the game, so
Oh yeah. I think I've played through nearly all of 8. I have to finish that as well. I'm on like the final part.
oh, shit, it's pretty solid.
8 is very solid, but at times I feel like I have to get like a story summary because I can barely understand what's going on.
I mean, that's fair. I think the only that ever really annoyed me about 8, besides like the convolutedness, is like having to draw and like go hunt down places to draw for fucking magic everywhere.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's so annoying.
And that whole Guardian Force system
Bull
like
strats.
just
Oh, you,
completely confused the heck out of me when I first
Yeah.
started.
it's such a pain in the ass.
Whew, okay, we're good.
Hey, welcome back.
I lured her away by throwing a ball.
Oh.
Classic.
And then of course I've played 7 fully.
Oh, yep,
Um
sounds
Loop
good.
through 7.
again. Oh, what?
Nothing.
Have you played Remake yet, or?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I played Remake first.
Ooh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, because I think my dad got it because he was like, this is pretty cool. Because he played the original or something and I was like, wow, okay. This is the one with Cloud Final Fantasy from Smash Bros, right?
Yep.
Yep. And it is the one. So I was like, cool, I played that. Very fun. But I think it's one of those things where like, and my dad spoiled the funny thing that happens with the girl and the sword, and I was like,
Oh,
yeah, yeah.
that's fucked up. That's a
He
huge
did
moment in
the
the
same
game.
thing with me and like End of Evangelion,
Oh, of
because he was
course.
like, this is an anime that I watched when I was like 19. And look at how weird the ending was. Isn't that wacky? I was like, what? And then I finally get around to watching it like start of this year, and I was like, wow, it really is wacky.
Yeah. No, I love FF7. I played the
Oh, it's
original,
so good. Yeah, I played
and
the
then,
original as well.
and then like the remake just makes it so much better.
Like, I feel
What?
like the story changes
What?
They're
they're
pretty
not
good.
needed, but they really help flesh out the place. I wish that they didn't do what they did with the making it a trilogy, I guess.
Oh yeah, the
And
like
I'm not going to see
three-parter.
like the end of it for like another 10 years.
Oh, it's fucked because Midgar and the OG, right, was like an 8-hour thing, and you play the remake, and
Exactly.
it's like you're
It's
there for
like
four 8 hours.
it's the first third of like the first disc out of 3.
Yeah.
And then the whole like the very beginning of remake, like the first like couple of hours, you're doing the opening mission.
Yep. I appreciate though because it gives a lot more characterization to these characters.
I still think Aerith is like annoying.
Aerith's character is so much better than the first game, or like the
Oh
OG though, at
yeah.
least. I
The
love Aerith
writing
though.
is so much better because they actually got like a competent translation team.
Yeah,
And by
compared to like back
translation
in the day.
team, yeah. And I think just overall it is very refined.
All of
It definitely
treasures.
gets to benefit from like hindsight, right? All the stuff they missed out on the
Yes.
first game. But like, that's the good part because they can add all the stuff they missed out on the first game.
Mm.
And it's so good. I'm a huge fan of the remake. I'm so ready for part 2 to cry and be sad and then love it.
I need to buy like the Yuffie like DLC or whatever.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. That one's pretty good. It's
Oh
worth.
yeah.
Um, I'm gonna get PS5 so I can play the other parts in the future. I'm just like, God damn it.
Yeah. I think so. I've got a PS4, but like
Yeah.
it's my
Oh,
dad's old
totally.
one that he got like when it came out the first time.
Oh, so it's not a pro. I have the
So
same
it's
thing.
yeah. So he has he has a PlayStation 5, and I've got this little hunk of junk that the disc drive doesn't work on.
Oh God.
Like it just doesn't know what to do with these discs, and I'm just like, okay. But I had hope, so I went and rebought 7 remake because my dad like traded in because he was finished with it, and I was like, great. Anyway, I bought it. I get like the download disc and I put it in my PlayStation, and I was like, if this works, I'll be very happy. And it does work, right? So I download it all, and I'm really happy because I'll be able to play it.
Yeah.
And then I put in the play disc, and then it like hangs. It'll like kill itself right after I like start my new game. It's
Oh
so
no.
annoying.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
And then my save data like didn't get carried over from like the PS4 to the PS5 or whatever. So
Yeah.
like my old save from like 2020 completely gone.
Oh God. Especially in that game where there's so much to do if you want to 100%.
I know. And I just haven't been bothered to go because like I'm stuck doing like the I think I just did the Sector 5 reactor or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that stupid motorcycle minigame and the dude and
Oh, our speed
wait, no.
demon.
I just did the you getting back to Sector 7 from Sector 5 and you meet Aerith and she's like, yeah, like you're so cool and stuff, Cloud Final Fantasy 7. She's
God,
so
you're
annoying.
so base. I love it. I love how sassy she is.
Oh yeah.
She has an actual personality now. Well, so does Cloud too. Thank God. OG Cloud was literally nothing. He's just like,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
I hate everyone.
Like I feel like they did it. They did like the pro tag better in 8 because they actually like decided to show what they were like thinking, I guess.
Yeah.
But at the same time, 8 story is just so convoluted.
Yeah, I think the main thing though for like OG FF7 was like he was supposed to not say anything because he had PTSD. He couldn't remember anything.
Yeah, but like they don't tell you that until like disc 3, and by then you've got bigger fish to fry.
Exactly. Hey, I know you're depressed, but we gotta not end the world real quick.
There's this big thing gonna fall on us. It's like Majora's Mask. Like deal with it.
Meteor poggers. I am very curious though to what Sid will look like in this remake.
Oh yeah.
Because Sid in OG is hella sussy. There is some things that will not fly in this new age.
New age retro hippie.
You know what doesn't fly? You know what doesn't fly already, but they still did it anyway?
What?
Square Enix and like they're making Final Fantasy VII NFTs.
Oh yeah.
Like that.
Gross.
That like did they not even play the game they made? That goes against like the whole point of it.
Well, to be fair, it's only like the president who wants it. But it's like, oh, that's the worst fucking part is that it's the president.
Oh man.
But yeah, I'm pretty sure the actual president, like or CEO of PS Square, hasn't actually never played one single one of their games based on like how he acts. And he's like so bought into NFTs are the future, and like, oh god, no. Yeah, but basically it's cringe. No, maybe I should put on my glasses when I play Splatoon. Oh, are you hanging in over there,
I
sir?
died.
No.
That's
Oh,
a bit
what is
sad.
it? I'm doing a second playthrough of 15, like on and off.
Oh,
15
nice.
is very fun. Because they're not homosexual at all. They are
Definitely not.
completely straight. Like there's
It's
just
just
nothing.
bros being bros.
Just bros being bros. Nothing of like none of that pride stuff going on.
Yeah. You just casually kiss a homie, you know, that's 15.
It's 4 dudes on a car trip to nowhere.
They're just homies, dude. They're homies. Don't worry about it.
And then the guy's like, yeah, my whole job is to protect you with my life, my prince. Like, what? How do you not look at that and go,
I feel like
what?
Prompto's more suspicious than fucking Gladius.
Yeah.
Prompto is definitely the big gay, is all I know.
He's got the energy. I'm sorry to say that.
That's not even a sorry. It's so true though. Fucking the entire game is like, is Prompto hitting on you or not? The game.
Take it to the group photographer? What kind of job is that?
Yeah.
What does he actually
just
do? He just takes
he
photos.
He takes photos of the protagonist's friends in pinups. It's just normal straight people activities, you know,
Yeah.
like
There's nothing shady going on.
yeah, nothing questionable would ever happen in this boy band.
And like, the game is fine. The game is fine. I like it. And then my car
Yeah.
runs out of petrol, and I have to push it to the bloody station. And I'm complaining about it, and then I'm like, oh wait, I can just like get it towed for like no money.
Oh yeah. The only bad part about 15 is that the CEO fucked up like the DLC.
Oh yeah. I
Because,
think
like-
I got the DLC when I played it on like Game Pass on Xbox, but I think I've got it on my PlayStation now, and it doesn't have any of that, so it's so annoying.
The DLC is good, right? The ones that are like the character stories are very
Yeah, the
good.
character stories are very good.
But the issue is we don't get Aranea side story because they got rid of the main writer for it.
What?
And so they did. So that's why the president DLC happened, where it's like just the CEO president, was because the main writer for 15 left. And so they didn't want to do Arena's story because the big writer was gone. Which is like such a shame because she was such a cool Dragoon lady. She was kind of based, and now she gone.
Eastern dead build.
No. Okay, teammates, I'm gonna need you to help me out here for once. God, please.
God, I hate playing Isaac sometimes. It's such a dumb game.
Oh, Binding of Isaac.
Yeah, I love it. It's
I-
so good.
I like Binding of Isaac. I just hate the art style.
Yeah.
Oh, why is there no gap here? What do I do?
I forgot that
yeah.
Yoshi's even here. We're just talking over him all the time.
This is so
I knew he
sad. I
here,
was right
having a good
there.
time.
I was right there. Did I have enough combo though? I don't know if I would have had enough of
Oh,
lasers.
Jesus Christ!
Oh my gosh, IC gamer.
No, I forgot you could get airstrike by jetpacks in this game.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, where is this coming from? And then I remembered, it's death.
Yep.
Okay, guys, teammates, we're gonna need to have to kill these guys.
Oh, important question, IC. Have you played many of the old Puyo games?
Nope, I think we talked about this before. Like, I was supposed to play Fever at some point, but I've never played it. I've
Yeah, you
only
need to
played
play Puyo
PPP
Fever.
1.
And you need to play Puyo 7. Those are the really important ones to play.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to find some resource for that.
Oh yeah, I'll send you
Link
some,
to
and
that.
then we'll make sure that we're watching you live.
Oh yeah.
Because we need to see your live reaction to this thing. It's an
I'm down.
experience.
I think it'll be fun.
Oh,
I have
it'll be
not
so
played the old player stuff. I still think it'd be cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Although Tanner, do you have
Yeah.
the preference for which Puyo 7 patch you'd like the translation of better? Because I've only played the original one.
I really like the Wii translation. I'm gonna be
Okay,
honest.
yeah.
It is very good. Especially when they explain like what color of Puyo puts you into which mode, like. Because no one knew that. Nobody knew that.
Is that something they tell
But-
you in the game text?
They tell you in the tutorial.
Oh, so I guess the
In-
translators knew.
Yeah, the translators knew.
Okay. The Puyo Nexus did not.
Puyo Nexus and like the wider community does not.
Sorry.
So on the off chance that anybody goes, oh, I better go check transformation mode on Puyo Nexus, which like who for one, who even goes on Puyo Nexus anymore? It's so sad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people
Actually,
still
it's
use
probably
the
for the
wiki.
best. Oh yeah, the wiki's definitely like. It's the main source of information.
Ah, no,
Because
I
like
went
we
with
just
the
don't have anywhere else except Arlen Carbuncle Fanon wiki.
We don't talk
Good.
about that place.
The only other place I go to is like Puyo Camp, and you have to like know how to read
Oh,
Japanese
yeah, that's
to make that
Japanese, yeah.
useful. I'm like, I don't read Japanese, so I just look at the pictures and be like, okay, I hope this makes sense to me.
They show you a
Ah.
cool Puyo shape and you're just like, that's good enough. I'll take that away as my takeaway point. But actually, it's like, this shape is really horrible, but you would never know.
Yeah. It's like sussy GTR. That's my only contribution to Puyo.
Well, I mean, you enjoy it, right? So I suppose it's not so
I
bad
think
having your
it's
name
funny.
attached to it.
I'm so glad they did sussy GTR instead of like actually trying to name it after me. 'Cause I don't have that much of an ego.
ICTR.
Oh god.
Old GTR.
Old GTR.
No, I said cold.
Oh, I thought you were saying
because
old
I see.
because
Blah.
new GTR. Where's old GTR? Where's old South Wales? Was old Zealand?
The FBI trying to kill me when I looked for Old Hampshire.
So funny.
I love that meme. I think that's the one like political meme I can enjoy is like everyone having their own personal FBI agent for like United States. I don't know why, it just amuses me so much.
That's great.
Like, it's pretty popular in, like, American furry community, because people be like, or just make, like, my FBI agent when I open up my furry timeline again, and it's just like that guy, it's just a picture of a guy crying, and like, just making them to be normal.
That's so funny.
Oh, my limbs are gone.
Ah!
Jamata.
Yamayo!
Haha, cute.
Yeah, okay, I see you.
Yeah, I'm on
Ow.
stream.
True. I have to roleplay taking more damage, because apparently I'm cringe like that.
That
love to hear
really
it.
hurt. Is what
That's a
Icy
mood.
will say next.
Dude, all my friends make fun of me for making grunting sounds whenever I take hits. I'm just like, god damn it.
Rest in pepperoni.
Look at, I'm just good at RP, man. It's the D&D in me.
Yo.
I love D&D. Oh my god, Jesus.
Yeah, if I had
Up
more time,
until
I'd
I-
love to.
Ah, that's a mood. That is
Well, then you
a
should just
huge
get more
mood.
time.
True.
That's what I do.
You just stop going to school to play D&D, Kappa. It's just that easy.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1.
If I want to stay up at night, I think about like the fact that noise. No, not just noise. Although that does help.
Hmm.
Noise. Pro tag is canonically just a cat boy.
True.
It is actually extremely true.
Oh my gosh, these lasers. Ah, the timing was like, I'm rusting. I've rusted on the timings. So sad. What happens when I don't play the game for like 4 days, 5 days or something? I literally like this timing
it's
is
been
so
only.
difficult.
Oh, true.
Maybe it's been a week by now. I don't actually know.
The Rhythm Gamer Classic. Guys, I took one day off. I don't remember.
Yeah, I
the
can't. Like my muscle memory's just gone. I keep running into the laser because it's like half-beat timing. Actually,
I
absurd.
feel. Honestly, that's how I feel when I play stuff like Sound Voltex at like round 1. I
Yeah.
was like, guys, I went away for one day. It's all just messed up. I have to restart the entire my learning process. Like,
Yeah. Like you're out of tune. You gotta like tune yourself again.
disgusting.
It's like a guitar when you just replace the
Yeah.
strings.
Exactly that sort of thing. Strings
Guys.
marionette.
Oh.
I need new equipment. This one kind of sucks.
5 Freddy.
Like Freddy's at night.
Hello.
This is like a Roblox game title.
Dude, so a bunch of my coworkers play Roblox, and they keep trying to get me to play with them.
That's so funny.
I'm like, no.
So, wait, where do you work? A preschool?
No, I work
My
at a
co-
boba shop.
Oh, so
Freddy Fast Bear. Freddy the Swift Bear.
Yeah.
fast.
Pasta pasta. No, pizzeria. Papa's
Pasta
Pizzeria?
Pasta.
Work at a pizza place.
Work at a pizza place.
What pizza place? I don't know, but you can't have Sprite anymore.
We only have Sierra Mist.
Ow.
Oh god, the bad mans.
Just beat them.
I'm trying.
You win. I believe
Try my
you.
best. Please just die, all of you.
I don't know if that'll solve your problems. I think turfing is your go-to.
It works
Yeah,
to me though,
unfortunately-
so I don't see why not.
There are 4 people camping literally inside our base killing us constantly.
Ah,
'cause
it's
my
one of those
teammates suck.
situations. Yeah.
It's one of those games. We're just waiting for like them to all get wiped so we can last minute ink everything.
Yeah.
It's the only way.
One, two, three, four, crashed.
Well, unfortunate. Okay, team. I'm trying to carry so hard, but please, God, help.
Oh,
Make sure you book an appointment with your chiropractor.
oh, come on.
Yeah, my back is feeling it right now.
No, let me support you.
Ow. Okay, that game doesn't count. It never happened. I'm
Exactly.
removing it from my history.
Exactly.
Do you even get 10%? Okay, we at least got 10%.
If you've gotten below 10%, something went seriously wrong.
It was getting very close.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that's how it happens. Oh, final level 10.
Yo.
8 billion years. Oh, thank God.
I see gamer now.
I needed this.
Just kidding, he was already always gamer.
Hooray.
He's extra gamer now though.
I like being a gamer.
Yeah.
Why is S2 on right now? It's like
No,
5
go to
a.m.
sleep.
But no. I thought I was being irresponsible.
I don't know, maybe it's like his sister or something, I don't know.
Maybe.
There?
It just... S2 is like, sleep schedule is just as bad as mine.
Is it?
Yeah, I will randomly see S2 is online at like 3 a.m.
What
and
if
it's
it's
like
his
6 a.m.
sister?
It could be, I don't know. I don't know S2's family. I'm pretty sure Utaru is not even a real person.
You can't say.
Yep.
Not on the stream.
I'm pretty sure that
Do you know?
Stairs Man is just S2 because what was it? He entered a tournament, right? And there's the Utaru but no S2. And the Utaru account wasn't being used, it was S2 account. And
Maybe
then
they just share accounts.
Smile. Yeah, they're definitely just not the same person. I hit level 10, which means it's time for a break, because I have played like all day.
Aww.
I think ages ago I used to catch S2 when he used to stream. This was like 3, maybe, yeah, 3-ish years ago.
What was this?
I used to catch S2 streams.
Oh my gosh.
My favorite S2 stream is still the one where you was with Tom. And Tom
It's
is
so
just teaching
good.
him Japanese swear words. That's like the one
Wait,
stream everyone
really?
remembers. Yeah.
What?
Oh my gosh, my stream with him was so wholesome.
That's so
That's so
funny.
funny.
I don't know what happened, but apparently Tom just decided, like, hey, S2, do you know any Japanese swear words? And start teaching him. And
Oh my
S2 just
gosh.
awkwardly, like, not sure what to say because
Yeah, that's kind of funny.
it's so good.
Okay, we got chorus twice, not bad. During I realized still don't go so. Okay, Misha. Okay, Misha.
Misha and
yeah.
Tanner shared
Alright.
consciousness. I'm kidding. I didn't need you to tell me that.
Okay.
Wait, what do you mean? How do you figure that out? You have to draw the. Wait a minute.
Hey, it's little fan art. I don't think you can complain. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Ebert.
No worry.
Is it his birthday? When's Sono's birthday?
Yeah, right. Actually, don't know.
I know
his
it's
birthday
Meep
is.
Sheep's birthday yesterday, technically now. That's about
Oh
it.
wow, really?
Yeah. Meep Sheep's finally 21. I can't believe it.
What's 9 plus 10?
101.
It's funny because like it's wrong. Did you guys figure that one out?
What?
Yeah, dude. It's so good.
Yoshi, it was funny because it was unexpected.
That's crazy. Whatever happened to it's funny because it's true.
2 plus 2 equals 4 is true, but not funny.
I unironically like stand-up sketches where like they do the awkward explain the joke. I don't know why. I find it so amusing.
No, that's funny.
It's a rear view here, it's not undressed at all. I mean, yeah, I expected that.
Yes.
Yes, 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 yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need to try and do the delayed shot when entering chorus. So I need to wait for it to turn, then shoot, then shield through the lasers, and hopefully that gives me that one extra combo that I need. Maybe.
I feel like much higher difficulties than you were before.
Ah! Wait, what's up?
Are you doing like higher difficulties of songs you've done before?
Technically, but so essentially I'm at the point in the game where I'm like, I guess I'm third best player. What I'm doing now is going for 100%. Only one person is like 100% of the game so far. Hold on, I need to focus on this section.
Hello.
Never mind, I
What's up,
died.
Darkness?
But
Hi, Doc.
Yeah.
let's see. Oops, I need to modify that. I now only have 3 more songs, or like difficulties of songs, I guess, that I need to double S, which means no hit
Wait,
clear.
dude, ain't it like 3 AM for you?
Yeah, but oh my gosh, have you not heard about the sleep? Okay, all right. Anyway, I see. I'll let you explain.
I work a night job, so I get to stay up late.
Yeah, I heard that last time. I'm just like, god damn. My
Okay,
friend who's
okay.
in Edmonton just went to bed because it's like, damn, bro, it's late. I'm like, yeah, bro, it is.
Yeah, one of
Just a
my
little
friends
bit.
in Vancouver just went to bed. It's like 3 a.m. for them, and they work at like 9.
Yeah,
Oh no.
that's a problem then. That's
My
what we
friend in
call a
Vancouver as well, actually. Yeah.
problem.
Hey,
There's so many friends on the west coast of like North America, it's weird.
just a little bit, because you can't really talk to them easily unless they work a night job.
Or they're, yeah.
Unemployed type of hands. No.
No,
Oh,
but
You should
like,
get.
one of my friends, she is in Vancouver, but she's studying at the moment.
Mhm.
And so it's like she'll have class at 9 AM, but she'll go to bed at like 6 AM. I'm like,
people have
bruh.
problems.
Hell, I could not do that.
Nah.
My dude, animation must not be that hard because you can function on 2 hours of sleep.
Maybe she's just practicing for the future animation company that will
Oh
hire her.
no! That's so
Yeah.
evil.
Puts on her resume, I only need 30 minutes of sleep a day. You're hired.
Hired, baby, signed up.
Oh man.
That's cold, but like at the same time, completely true.
You could say it's icy cold.
Icy cold.
Woo! Still got it.
Oh,
Oh man.
God.
What's
How'd we
cooler
do
than
it?
being cool? Ice cold.
God.
Well, it's true, so I don't see what you're complaining about.
No,
Dude,
just fucking-
puns are like my main form of communication.
Hell yeah.
Puns
I
and
love a
random
good pun.
facts.
Dude, who doesn't like a good pun?
No,
Bad people.
True.
those people are a bit unbearable.
Beautiful.
Most of my puns like relate to random things, like
And subscribe.
That's
Dawn.
fair.
like why was the number 4 afraid?
Oh my god. Why?
Because he was too squared.
Oh my no!
That's so good. That's so
That is
good. I
actually
like that.
so
one.
good. Classic, reversal of my expectations.
I like how you explain
What do you
that.
expect I was going to say?
I don't know. Okay, something like 7, 8, 9. Isn't that the funniest thing you've ever heard? Hey,
Yes.
actually, Yoshi, can you spell Ike up for me?
Oh god damn it. Are we fucking back in the 90s?
KUP.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Ah.
Just spell it wrong.
F. What?
Um,
That's how it goes.
like I just have some bad jokes. Like my roommate keeps denying that he's been gluing my antique weapons together, but he's sticking to my guns.
Oh my god.
Nice.
Wait, that's not even how it fucking goes. I cooked that. It's I'm sticking to my guns.
If it makes you feel any better, in my end of day reports I have to do for work when I have to do like what's it called, like inventorying, like cash counting. I've been slowly adding more dad jokes to them, seeing how long it'll take for my district manager to see that I'm adding dad jokes to our cash count. Just like
Yo.
so far it's been 2 weeks, they haven't said anything, so
Maybe they just appreciate it.
Yeah, up it more.
he's like, I'm just gonna start slowly adding more.
Yeah, like
My
yeah, go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say, like, because my manager's in his 40s, right? So I've also been adding like Zoomer terms as well. Like I've been writing like on God for like some of our end of day stuff. Like when they're like, you know, how much money's in the drawer? Like on God, there's like at least 200 or some shit. And it's like no cap as well.
Ah, I don't think you
and
can
my-
do the delayed shot.
And my manager's just like, please stop. I'm like, no, until they make me. I'm just like,
Not doing make me.
What? Garbage. This is garbage.
Like
Yoshi.
I was trying to think of some tree puns earlier, but I'm stumped.
Damn. All bark, no bite.
Oh my
Nah,
god.
nah, we'll leave that alone.
No need no scientist position.
Oh my god.
I don't know how
Man.
Yoshi focuses when we're just doing this shit.
You should have heard what happened on the TGM3 Grandmaster exam. You would
Wasn't Xenix talking about that tower?
yeah, the tower.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about the tower here if you like too.
No, you can go look up the VOD for yourself. It was a good time, but I will not have that conversation.
Oh, is this an inappropriate one?
Well, you know,
No.
it was said on stream, so it was like fine, but
Not
I'm
too
not going to
bad.
repeat that.
I can though. Please.
No, stick
I'll
with
take your
SI.
silence as a yes.
No.
No, you're meant to stay quiet, Yoshi.
What?
I don't.
Actually, no, Yoshi's quiet most of the time.
Yeah.
We did a talking for him.
And then I die and you
Have
just talk
no-
over it.
You just had to know what buttons to push for Yoshi.
You can't make him mad, trust me.
Hang on, you actually can't.
Been trying for 3 years, I still ain't got there.
Yoshi is extremely nice.
I think Yoshi's too forgiving.
He's just got optimistic nihilism going for him.
Yeah, I don't understand how someone can do that.
There's no point being angry because it's not gonna matter anyways.
That's actually so true. That sums
that's
it up very
optimistic
well.
nihilism.
That I love that. And I have a
You've got like the outlook of like a depressed person.
Outlook.
And you're just
But,
like,
like,
yeah, like it's chill.
inverted.
No, not
Yeah.
Microsoft Outlook. No. I want to
Haha,
hear those
email.
notifications.
Email, dude.
Email.
Bro, like, it still doesn't make any sense to me. Email with an E.
Yeah, why?
Why? Oh, that's just how it does it. What do you mean you didn't know? Like, it's E and then meru, like E and then male. What?
Okay, what about E in sport?
Esports, yeah.
Esports. And it's still E. Where you put esports? What? Where's the E?
What's wrong with the E? I'm so confused.
Because E is an S sound in Japanese.
Mm.
Oh, I forgot that when you.
Oh.
Oh, Okay, that was
This
just dumb.
reminds me of that one Etika clip where he's like going through the internet and he's like, esport, what the hell is an esport? You have to remember, like, it's actually the word escort. And he's like, oh, Jesus Christ. Because esport has ruined everything for him.
But no, there ain't nothing that gets Yoshi angry.
Oh.
I mean, like, you get like pretend annoyed, but like, you're never actually angry. Like, I think you've been frustrated at things, but not angry. Like when code won't work.
Yeah, I just like cry about it though. I feel like that's a
It's
better
more
way
like,
to vent.
why won't you work? Then it breaks down. It's never any anger. Not that
Nah.
I've seen.
Nah, not worth it.
Such a strong philosophy, man. I don't know how you maintain it.
You just do.
Damn, bro. See, like, I can think of that, but then I never feel that way in the moment.
You just gotta believe.
Exactly.
See, but there's not much that actually gets. There's a few things, but there's not that much that gets me angry.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, genuinely.
Fair.
Yeah, not. There's still way more than Yoshi, though. He's immune to feeling anger.
I think I'm only angry if like someone like has to like mess up really bad in like a very important community position for me to get like legitimately angry.
Hmm.
These lasers are being very rude. How many have I gotten past lasers? So I've got 15 at lasers, 24 in total, so only 9 passed. I need to get my
I feel
rate
like
past 50% again.
I don't get angry at people like insulting me, but if they insult my friends, I get pretty pissed off with them.
Why?
That's a
I'll
mood.
fight for my friends.
I don't know. It's just like, hey, you insult my friend, fuck you. You want to go? Like,
Why would you be
Or
so
they,
mean
like-
to them? They didn't do anything to you.
fuck them. Who gives a shit? Fuck them. That's why.
Wow.
I definitely don't like when people talk shit about my friends. That's fighting territory right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, let them be fighting words, boy.
that's when I'll fight.
I see. Do you think if you got into a fight, do you think you would win?
I have gone to a fight before, and I can tell you right now, I do have practiced mixed martial arts. I just don't like fighting, but I think I could technically survive one if I had to.
Wow. Wow.
See, I grew up in the South, man. I had to learn how to defend myself.
From what? Crocodiles?
You're a furry in the south. You need to defend yourself.
Dude, now, I was a bisexual in the South, dude.
Oh,
I was
oh,
like,
dear
it's
Lord.
over. It
You're
was
the
over.
worst of both worlds.
Yeah. So be careful.
Damn,
I
bro.
also I got like picked on a lot as a kid, so learning how to defend myself helped out significantly.
Aw,
Mm.
it's okay, we'll protect you now.
See, I think it depends on who I'm fighting if I win or not. Like,
Oh yeah, like if someone's like jacked out, like, you know, this guy benches like 300 and like 7 foot, yeah, I'm not gonna fight that motherfucker.
yeah, if the
I'm
dude
gonna-
looks like Chris Hemsworth, I'm not winning that shit. Like, I would still fight them, right? But I don't think I'd win.
Yeah,
Probably get my ass beat, but
you gotta
Nah.
pick your battles.
like, if they're like not extremely strong on me, it depends if they're city boy or country boy. City boys don't know how to fight.
Oh my god, it's so true though. In the area that I work, it's so I'm used to like living in poverty areas basically, and nowadays because I moved to California with my BF, I live in a nicer area, which is great because I actually don't have to worry about crime for once or carrying like mace or something. But it's a very rich preppy area downtown.
Alright.
And I go to work downtown, right? And these kids are like, they complain like, I didn't get my 3 or 5 digit card. like my $60,000 car from my daddy, and they'll like try to like fight each other, but it's like they don't hit each other at all. Like they do like the light swing, like the half commit, because they're too like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they go like
afraid.
extremely wide, like
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
throwing their arms around. Like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah, like it's very like white boy dance kind of like.
Yeah. It's a perfect way of describing it, yeah.
I was like, it's so awkward to watch when it happens. 'Cause I'm just like, if this was back when I was growing up, 3 people would be on the floor by now.
Not only would they get their ass beat, they'll be humiliated for a long time after that.
Yeah. I was like, damn, dude. The life of privilege, I guess.
Yeah. Like, because at my school, like, I don't know if, like, the other Australians in here can relate, but, like, I doubt in city schools there was much of a chance of someone randomly walking up to you and starting a fight. Like, punching you or shoving you or something. Like,
It
that was
depends.
really common in my school. Like, got shoved at least once a week. I rarely ever got walked up to and punched, but that did happen a few times.
I think the sketchiest thing I've ever done in school, besides like skip class because I'm a bad student, but I had good grades, so it didn't matter. So my teacher didn't get me in trouble. Was we would play blackjack, like just like for funsies, around the school, and the teachers caught us playing blackjack, because it's technically is gambling, even if it's for funsies. And they took away all of our playing cards. We weren't allowed to have playing cards in school anymore. So we decided to use the Uno cards instead. That was the next thing.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
Our school did not have such great surveillance because we would just go back behind the library. No teacher ever went there. And we would play blackjack for lunch money.
Oh hell yeah!
We would just play
That's life.
blackjack.
Many
Days I went without lunch because I did not.
We had this conversation with our maths teacher last year who, like, I don't know why he decided to become a maths teacher. He, like,
Why?
he's in the reserves, I think, and he's had to go back or whatever for some reason.
Hi, Bruno. Happy, yes, day. Yep. Sorry, Tenny, you go on.
Yeah, anyway. Alright, fine. Leave on me while I'm telling my story. Get back here.
How could he do this to me?
I can't believe he's gone now.
Okay, fix.
He will be forgotten.
Yo.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. No, you
They're
left.
sad.
Oh, what? What the hell? I didn't mean
Anyway.
to.
Anyway, I have this math teacher last year, and he's like left the school now because he's probably gone back to the army. But the army pays better than being a high school teacher. But anyway, like the last week of term, because we had nothing to do. It's like last week of the year actually. We brought some like cards, and we were playing poker, and he comes up to us and he's like, "What are you doing?" And we're like, "Oh, like we're playing poker, sir." And he's like, "Okay, deal me in." And we're just like, "What?" And he's like, "You can't gamble, but like, as long as you don't do that, I'll play with you guys."
Nice.
Base.
And it's like, he was so base. I think he didn't have a phone. He didn't have a smartphone. He had a BlackBerry. Because I still make those apparently.
Dude, I'd be scared if my spec math teacher was playing cards. You know why? Because the fucker can count cards. I've seen him do it.
Oh man.
Like, he can near perfectly count cards. Like, not to probably like a professional level, but well enough to screw with people.
Oh, I see, Bruno. Interesting.
Nice.
It's like how Zang uses 3-9 because the reading and I love it. It's so cute.
Makes so much sense.
It's so cute.
don't
Shout
know,
out
man.
to specific Pokemon days. Feels good, man.
Heck yeah.
I
It's okay.
love YoshiAus there. It's so fun.
Speaking of school stuff, though, my physics teacher would legit like do weed before every class.
Oh, okay, I
Yeah.
crashed. Okay,
Oh.
okay, we're good. Sorry, I just like
Hey,
sussy timed something.
Okay. Yeah, dude, my physics teacher would like always be high as hell teaching class, and I'm like have no clue what the hell this he's talking about half the time. So I'm like having to look at my textbook. I'm just ignoring what he's saying. That they can describe a lot of my
Dude,
school life.
If he's coming to lessons high, you don't need to pay attention. That's part of the contract, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Like, is that also why he wasn't paying attention? Because the teacher's blazing it before every lesson. Like, they won't care what you're doing after that. They got bigger
Yeah.
problems.
Exactly, dude. Oh my god. I think this is a story I've told on stream before. So, speaking of school, so basically, my grades have always been very good in school. I never had below like a 3.5 in America when the scale is like 1 to 4.
Oh wow.
3.5. So I've done very well, but I was notorious for never doing homework in any class. But I'll keep like very high A's. I was just lazy fuck. I just didn't want to do homework. I just want to go home play video games, right? So I
Right.
either do it all in study hall and just get it done, or I just wouldn't do it. And
One,
I didn't
two,
do it for chemistry. And I didn't realize that for 6 months of the school year, I had detention
1, 2, 3.
every other day because I wouldn't do my homework
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I know how to do it. I know how to count it now.
until the teacher told me, "Hey, how come you haven't showed up to detention for 6 months?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" You need to figure it up that I had detention to pray for 6 months because I wouldn't do homework.
Unfortunate.
So I went once, and then I never went the rest of the year.
That's honestly fair though.
My grades were straight A's, so they didn't do anything about it, but I just thought it was really funny that I had technically detention every other day for a year, and I went once. Oh,
See,
bad.
I don't know if I've ever
Okay.
had detention because I don't think we do that here.
Yeah, we
At
don't.
least if we do, like, not at my school, I don't know.
Nah, I don't think we do at all.
American schools will love to do detention for just about anything.
See, because I think at public schools in Australia, I thought I was told this, I don't know, I could be getting this completely wrong, but like, they can't actually keep you back up to something like 4 or something.
No, they can't. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
I've heard that too.
they can't legally keep you there without your consent or without your parents' consent.
Because by that time they're technically out of like,
School hours.
school out. Yeah. Because like my school runs from like 8 to about like 4.
Yeah, mine was the same. I think we ended class at like 3:30, but like there was buses until 4.
Yeah, mine.
And my
ends
bus was always
3:10,
the
but
last
we've
bus, so.
Like, I think over here they really enjoy doing like recess and lunch detention.
Oh,
Oh god.
I
Which
think
is
I've
like
had that before. but
The most
yeah.
depressing thing ever. It depends.
1523.
You don't like later on in like school, you just don't get detention because your teachers just don't punish you because
Yeah.
you're always doing like the sort of right thing.
But like, nah, if we were gonna get punished, it was just like you get suspended for a day or two and you come back, like, which was never really a punishment for most kids because most kids
Bro,
kind of didn't
Out of school
care.
suspension is such a mistake.
Yeah, because okay, if you
I
were
got
my
32.
parents,
Never got
my parents were like, "Oh, yeah, so you'll be doing work the whole day, and someone will be home watching you, and you're not going to be able to play like any video games or anything."
Yeah. But like
Um,
if you're the sort of like repeat offender, I'm 90% sure your parents like probably aren't even there to know that you're in out of school suspension anyway.
Yeah, like they just don't really care. Because it tends to be
Exactly.
like people's like if someone's parents don't care much about school, usually they don't care much about school
Oh,
themselves.
someone's typing. If anyone saw that on the stream, it was responding to IC sending me Groove, so it was
Grover.
yeah.
I don't want to see it, but
Sorry,
I
IC
mean,
for
it
calling me
said-
out. It's just because I typed my response on the like text for the stream. I'm like, well, that probably looks
no.
out of context, but like, it was nothing bad or anything. It was just me saying me too. about loving Grovyle, but anyway,
Grovyle
that's
is
okay.
pretty poggers.
These two are still yet to play through the game, so but that's okay. They'll get around to it. I made them.
I'm gonna post the art in the chat.
You'll get around to them. You'll get around to them.
Hold on. That's perfect. That's a perfect idea. Thanks, Yoshi.
Huh?
I'm
PMD.
gonna do it. These school holidays with Rising.
Oh yes, do that.
'Cause
Yes,
I'll have time.
yes,
right?
yes. Yeah, I think he'd love to. He loves the game just as much as
Oh,
I
he
do.
would. He would.
You should see how many DMs we have of just like talking about PMD.
He tells me about it.
That's cute.
Ah, I'm eating like corn chips and I've got like salsa and it's really spicy. Salsa mother 3, and then I zap and then he goes like, "Ow."
White boy can't handle it salsa.
It's medium, okay.
It's medium. Okay.
Damn. I love spicy food. I just
Me
wish it
too.
didn't murder my stomach. I mean like real spicy. I'm not talking like white people spicy.
No.
Oh,
I mean,
why-
real
oh.
spicy.
What is this? Oh, this is ugly. That was bad.
Yo.
It's a rude game.
It's okay, you're the best, Yoshi.
I've had
Yeah,
a
well.
ghost pepper once. That was not very pleasant. I will say. So I did not leave me in a very good state.
Thanks, Misha. Thanks, Bruno. You guys are so kind to me. I'm not here suffering. Not at all. Don't you
Rhythm
worry
games
about
would
it.
never make anyone suffer.
No, of course. K-Turn likes to deliver an enjoyable experience in which there is no pain, absolutely none whatsoever.
Dude,
K-Turn
aren't you-
pain? That's so funny. Those don't even
Aren't you
belong in the same sentence.
manufacturing the pain by trying to go for 100%?
Huh?
Aren't you like manufacturing the pain by trying to go for these ridiculous goals?
Yes.
Well, yeah, but like,
Like,
Anyway.
just playing the game normally is probably low pain.
you're really funny. Tanner would say otherwise.
Well, that's just because Tanner has a skill issue.
Damn.
Oh, jeez.
As
do you
someone
expect me to
who
say
would
to that?
not be able to get past the tutorial in this game, I'm completely joking.
Oh, yeah.
Bruno says, gonna go out there and like be like, I don't mean to brag, but I can get a AA in Multiverse Overload.
Base.
Base?
That's right.
Based on
assert
what?
dominance.
Based on what? My
Based on
source
Course
is that I
Ultimate, where you have
made
to
it
get the
up.
AA anyway. Anyway. What was that?
Nothing.
なんでもないですよ。
なんでもないよね.
And they switch languages again.
Wait, hold
Nintendo
on.
Switch. Click.
That's
Because I have
why
a study
base
zone, that means
do.
I can go on my phone. Like every day.
Alright, I see. What languages do you speak when you find one that they don't speak?
I legit only can speak English. I technically know some Spanish, but I never use it, so it doesn't count.
Damn.
Yeah, I want to learn Korean, and that's like about it right now.
Hey, you did tell me that. I forgot.
Yeah.
Alright, let's start learning Korean. I see a bit of Duolingo. I'll beat it up with you.
Alright, I'll get onto
Oh,
the Korean
yeah.
grind as well.
Wait, what was that, Yoshi?
And just get on the Korean grind too. I don't see the issue.
Oh no, you start playing NOISZ, start streaming Duolingo.
Oh, okay, I got
Oh
the gap.
yeah.
Ah. Okay, we're good.
On the Starlight stream.
Starlight, but you play in Japanese.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad.
Yo, I see
Uh,
speak Spanish. Let's go.
It's very broken nowadays.
Dude,
I
I know
used-
like hello and how are you, and that's it.
I
I know how
could
to say
like.
taco. Isn't that crazy?
Bruno's about to beat your ass.
I know how to
Can
say
feel
sushi in
it.
Japanese as well.
Oh, what am I doing? Why did I run into that? Oh, yeah. That was
My
bad.
You know how to say
Spanish-
sushi in Russian? Sushi.
What? Whoa.
That's the same, guys. He spoke another language this time.
Hey, you want to know how to say no in Spanish? No.
Mhm.
It's amazing. Love it.
My Spanish used to be so much better, but the area I lived in, the South, no one spoke Spanish, and when I moved over to California, everyone speaks Korean, Mandarin, and Japanese. So I was like, well, no Spanish.
Does I know any other languages? Because I know he like knows a little bit of Japanese, or at least he uses his translators very well.
Wait, who's
Uh,
this?
Azai knows English and Mandarin, and he has been learning Japanese.
Ah, cool. He has been learning. I thought so. I was like, it seems like it's not all like translated. Because you can tell if someone Google translates Japanese because it just does not come out
Doesn't work.
correctly. It's like very difficult for a machine to like
Yeah.
do Japanese because it's so context dependent.
Especially, yeah, context dependent. Because like, especially, you get those sentences that start with like "watashi wa."
What does you
Like
want? That's how
that.
you know.
That's how you know. You just tell, right? Because that's basically saying like I Tanner am currently doing this, which is the thing I am doing. Like it's very
Yeah,
obvious.
exactly. Yeah.
See, like, I don't know, like, I'm so bad with learning languages, not because I find it hard to pick them up, but because I never stick with them. That's my crux. That's my bane.
Am I seeing other languages in chat? How am I meant to moderate this now?
He's
I
just
wrote-
saying he can't speak Spanish very well.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
You'd love to see it.
Yeah. Like, I don't speak Spanish, like, yeah. No hablo español muy bien. And I know what that means. I probably
You know,
cooked that pronunciation too, but
Spanish is hard for me because I can't roll my R's, so don't worry. I'm also
we
screwed.
forget.
I do say tortilla and not tortilla though, because tortilla sounds stupid.
What? No, it's tortilla.
Hello,
Tortilla.
what the fuck?
Okay, nice. We got it. Okay,
Bro,
I think I'm starting to get
double
that
L
laser
is like a
timing
Y
now.
sound. It's like yama,
He's getting there.
not llama.
Yeah, the only Y I know is Yamano or whatever from Japanese or something.
Okay, getting there.
Je ne sais pas français. Just watch Misha get triggered because somehow in like 4 words I've butchered the entire French language.
I think he'll just laugh actually.
Probably. No, there's like a meme of like French people taking their language so seriously that when you mess it up, they just get upset.
Yeah.
That's Germans as well, though.
Is it? Really?
German grammar is a pain.
Oh my
Um,
god. Fucking German.
Because
Yeah.
like the way you get like introduced to German is a lie. People say it's like, oh, it's got a lot of rules, but it's consistent. No, it's got a lot of rules, and its inconsistencies lie in the details.
Why does it always happen? Also, on the second to last set of lasers, it's never anywhere. I swear, I always get trapped at this part. I don't, and it's like there's always this crossing to deal with. Plus, the laser is here.
Yeah,
There
right.
must be something I can do here. There must be something because I don't understand what it is that like. It seems consistent,
I know
but
what I
I
can
die
do.
here. It's weird. It was yeah, I know. It was also just generally messy, but there's something about this bit.
I need to go to the bathroom, so.
In German, you start off learning that, oh yeah, there's tons of rules, but don't worry, it's super consistent. And then you start getting into the details. It's like, yeah, there's a ton of rules, but they're actually very inconsistent.
Yeah.
Like, for most sentences, you'll find the consistency, but there's always exceptions to every rule.
Some of my German friends, I'll ask them to speak German. I'm like, this sounds like you're just saying that same word like 8 times.
Das ist nicht richtig. That's not correct.
Yo,
Das ist nicht
it's a good
richtig.
demonstration.
Yeah. I just thought of something that had a lot of repeating sound. Well, actually, no. Like, the h sound is repeated a lot in German. Yeah, I think the h comes off a lot, and the like owl sound or the r sound as well.
Right.
Like probably one of the this one's like common amongst like German language learners, like Deutsche Sprache, schwere Sprache, which means German is a hard language.
Oh my
right?
gosh.
Deutsche Sprache, which is speaking German, or
Right.
the verbal German language. Schwere, hard, Sprache, language. So it's literally the German language is a hard language. It's not even the German language, it's just German speaking, hard speaking is how it translates. But it's fun to say.
Yeah.
Deutsche Sprache, schwere Sprache, schwere Sprache.
Yeah, it's cool to like make noises and it's like that's actually actual words.
Yeah. But like, as an English speaker, German is very easy to get into because like, just some words just make sense. Man is man. Day is Tag or Dag for Low German. Most people learn speaking High German first. Yeah, there's lots of like cognates. Hund is dog.
Oh, we're okay. I keep sliding into it at like 1 beat away from this section and somehow doing it. Whew.
Yeah, I have tried to learn in order German, Russian, and Irish. I have not managed to successfully get fluent or even near fluent in any of them. My biggest problem is like motivation.
Yeah, you gotta have people around.
Like I don't really have a strong reason to learn any of those languages. Oh yeah, I've heard that, Bruno. Like between Romance languages and Germanic languages, yeah, that tends to happen between the gendered words, which must make your brain really confusing because in Spanish it might be masculine and then in German it's feminine, and that just breaks the brain.
Oh yeah, I remember it. And it got so tedious doing. Cause like the rule for masculine, like feminine in Spanish, from what I remember, is like it's not that difficult.
I got past the leads. Okay, nice. Oh, that's so funny. I got on attempt number 32 because 32 is how much you need to crash. It's so funny. Yo. Okay, I made it past once.
Now let's do it again.
It's
Better
really
this
that
time.
simple.
It's that simple. Just do it again.
Okay.
Be better.
Nice. So I know the kunai sucks, but I was trying to get away from these lasers, the spread lasers. So I'm happy enough that I got past there again.
Post Force 1.
Hey, 1 in 32 is not bad, honestly.
Yeah,
That's like
pretty
not
solid.
actually that bad of a rate.
Okay, I don't know. I like. You'll get there, Yoshi, one day.
Yeah, you know there's
Not
another set
today,
of those
but-
lasers to get past as well. It's stupid.
Feels bad, man.
It's a skill issue.
Yeah, just pure skill issue, man.
Alright, I'll do like 2 more and then go grab dinner before I continue runs.
Oh,
Oh.
baby, dinner.
Wow.
Dinner.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum,
Like,
yum.
I was learning German because, like, I found it easier at first, but I don't actually have anyone I know that I'm, like, already friends with that speak German. Like, I could make some German-speaking friends, but our only friendship would exist, like, because we're speaking the language.
Just moved to Germany, forehead.
Oh my gosh, just
You
speak
see, I
to
don't
Casey.
really want to. Not for any, like, bad reason. It's just, I can't afford to move at the moment. And then, I can't remember what I was gonna say. And then Russian, I was learning. I do have some Russian-speaking friends, but we don't really talk that much anymore. And when we do, it's usually in English because, like, online they're used to speaking English more.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Like when we're talking about like, games and stuff, like they play those games in English.
No, that makes the most sense because otherwise you have
And
like
so,
a
like,
barrier.
it's hard to actually talk about the game in their native tongue. And then with Irish, I have one friend who's a native Irish speaker.
Not quite.
I don't talk enough though to really, but like also he's fluent in English as well. He's actually an English teacher in France, who's native Irish, which is weird. That's a weird amalgamation of languages there. But, he lives in, I think, Brittany, France, like in the Brittany province, I think, or region maybe. I can't remember if it's province or region they call it, but Misha might know.
Doing some teaching. We'd love to see it.
Okay, I might actually have to go to bed now because it's 3:30 and I have to get up at like 10 a.m.
Yeah, please don't sleep too late. Oh my gosh, I see.
Yeah, I'll go to bed now. Alright, good hanging out with y'all.
Thanks for hanging with us, Icy. Always a pleasure.
See ya, I see.
Bye
bye.
See y'all tomorrow.
Yeah.
Good
100%.
night.
We'll catch you tomorrow.
Good night.
Oh, yeah.
Rest well, or else.
I will. You too. Bye bye.
Bye.
Yoshi will bloody hunt him down if he doesn't sleep.
As you do.
So it's actually how you make Yoshi angry, you just don't sleep.
No, I know how to make.
No, that's how you get Tenno angry.
Wait, Tanner, what's the secret? How do you get Yoshi angry?
Well, I'm really hungry, right?
Right.
And there's these little jelly things.
Uh-huh.
You're funny, Tenno. Do you want to get banned?
Yeah. No.
Wait, what? Hang on. I don't get it.
Well, maybe that's for the best.
Oh, I'm confused. Oh, I
Don't
will
worry
admit
about
that.
it. I'm just as confused when I play this game. I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, that's the game, not the Tanner.
It's
Uh,
also
I
Tenno.
just lost the game.
Oh my gosh. I cannot hold it for more than like 3 weeks with Tenno around.
No, I can't
Oh,
hold it
wow.
for more than like a day. Because my friends keep going like, haha, I just lost the game. And like,
Ow, that was
come
awful.
on.
Dude, I thought that died in 2012, man.
That's really funny because of the thing that happened, and it's like a reference to the fact that history is like they're stupid and like you shouldn't. Yeah. Anyway.
That sentence made so much sense. Thank you, Yoshi.
Oh, anytime, anytime.
Remind me not to let you not edit the final report today. Okay, whose mic is fucking screaming with static at the moment?
Oh, sorry. That would be Discord trying to noise suppress hair dryers.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I apologize.
That's alright.
Unfortunately, the technology is just not cut out for that.
No, it can handle a lot. Not that.
Just not hair dryers. Yeah.
Hair dryers, lawnmowers, and vacuums.
Oh
is what
yeah,
I've noticed.
exactly. No, it's all those stuff that makes like consistent noise, but like
Yeah.
not to the point where it's like music or anything, and they can tell.
Apparently, my noise suppression thought my burp today was long enough to pick up on my mic, so that's nice. Burped and called a friend, like, damn, that was a long one. I'm like, oh shit, you heard that? So
Unfortunately.
like, usually it stops it, so I don't bother like suppressing
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
I just
Oh.
belch from the bottom of my soul, man. Let's see how else is streaming on Twitch. Anyone interesting?
Wow, that's BM.
What?
Aw, he's learning.
Oh, I'm genuinely curious if it was a spoon.
You don't say that to the streamer.
I said to her the fuck I want. Alright?
Listen to this guy. This is the part where like I have to stand up for myself and like stop banning people, right? Because that was the whole like thing. I need to like make sure to stand up for my rights.
You be the
Yeah,
king
your
of England,
rights
I would
and
not
freedoms as an
care about what I
individual.
said to you.
Don't you worry about it.
No, BM is saying I'd rather watch someone other than you. Like,
True.
I want to watch.
But just because you said a true statement doesn't mean you're in the right.
It's funny because it's unexpected. The
Wow.
statement, I mean.
see who is actually streaming. I don't know who any of these
Actually
people are.
stream? Wow, I'm
looking
like
at
not
the-
an actual streamer. I can't believe this, guys.
I said, let's see who else is actually streaming. Else are buying it. You are already in the set of actual streamers. I'm just not counting you as that element. It's pointless.
Does
A
the
lot of you I
natural
haven't
number start
heard
at
of.
0 or 1?
They start at 1.
It starts at 1. Correct response.
I won't make that mistake another time. Yeah, that's one of the few marks I lost on my exam.
Really?
Apparently, in one of the questions, yeah, it's on Leslie.
How do you know?
I was doing Leslie.
Wait, about like the
Oh.
exam in general? Like what happened?
Oh no, it just came up like she said like really good exam, but like you messed up saying natural number started at 0 again. I don't
Again?
really
Oh my
how-
gosh, she actually remembered?
Yeah.
Yikes.
No.
That's so tragic.
Like, okay, why is the recommended channels when I'm watching you? They either switch between furry Twitch streamers or like ASMR / pools and hot tub streamers. Yoshi, is there some secret streams I'm not knowing about here?
Everyone keeps...
Yoshi's alt.
Oh my
yeah,
gosh.
his alt streaming account. That's cursed.
Why would you say such things?
It's kind of funny.
Sure. One, two. That did not help. Yeah, I don't know if you can delay that shot long enough. It takes too long for the transition to happen, Misha. For it to turn to blue. Because by the time it turns blue, you have like like the tiniest moment where you have to use your shield to unless you shield using the third beat and somehow manage to still shoot. Because I think if you're still in that instance, it doesn't cancel your shield, right? Your shield still stays up because it's like core module things. So I think maybe. Oh no, I don't know if you could make it be the third beat, or if it would just count as the fourth beat because it's just so late that like it doesn't count as third beat anymore. I don't know if this makes any sense, but it's I don't know, Misha.
What game has the least, or what like subject on Twitch has the least viewers at the moment? We're going down. We're going to the back rooms, man. Some of these games I've never even heard of.
Wait, why is my total wrong? 1, 2, 9, 13, 17, 28, 33. Why do I have 36? What did I... Huh? I didn't count my last couple runs. It was just dumb stuff, whatever. We'll just say it's 33 then.
Some of these games are popular, just no one's watching them. Maybe not many people are streaming them at the moment.
Yeah,
but-
wouldn't risk it personally. I mean, now we can know, like, for sure, right? Because it was, like, an idea we had at least.
And we're going into the back rooms of Twitch.
Wow.
I know, incredible. Some of my commentary just so engaging, chat.
Okay. So... It looks like we just have to use sussy strats and do the double absorb in 1B, and it's just stupid. There's no way you can make this course easier, I guess, maybe. There has to, like, here's the thing, I've said that about a lot of things like the lasers, right? And the wave. And then you, Misha, and Reds have like showed me like a bunch of different ways to do those sections, and now the song has just become a lot more consistent, and now just the chorus is in the way. And so I've been brought up with this expectation that there's always a way to make things a little easier, right? You guys keep finding ways to like make it a bit easier, and I'm like, there must be a way in the chorus to make it easier. There must be a way you can move or something. Surely, I just need to figure it out. Anyway, so I'll go check how long dinner will take to get, and then I'll report back. So one moment.
Oof. It's been a long day, man.
What is it? We had history today, and like, I think my teacher found out the class isn't being continued next year
Wait,
because
not
she
being
was like,
conceded at all?
yeah, like at all.
Wait, how?
How? Because like, there's people that want to do it next year, but like, there's one person I think in the class that passed last semester.
Oh, so that it's not being taught very well, or
I actually don't know. Like,
Alright,
I
I
don't
should
know
only
what
need
it
like
is.
3 minutes, so I'll be back very soon.
Okay,
okay.
because
Or is it like just really hard, or
it's pretty difficult, and I swear the marking is so strict. But
okay?
I'm getting better enough that I might actually be able to pass this semester, which is really important because
Yeah.
then it just makes year 12 a lot easier for me.
Wait, but what if you want to do history? Like, you just can't, or is it
No.
specifically this history course? It's just history in
Um
general.
oh, we're doing modern history, so but like there's no ancient history course or like generalized.
Right. So no world history or ancient history.
No.
Yeah. No, we didn't have that. We just had modern history. But like ours ran every year. Like, what if you wanted to be like a historian when you're older? Like, what are your options? You'd have to like do it externally at another school or something.
You'd have to do it externally or like you'd study that after you graduate.
Yeah. But no, like most courses to
Because that's what
like
happens. That's the same thing that happened with my Japanese class. Like they're just not continuing it for next year.
oh,
Um, but with Japanese, I have the option to study it remotely, so like online, and they give me a study zone because it's technically a class. So instead of having a fourth class, I have like study classes, I guess,
mm,
where I sit in the library, and then
yeah.
just like Japanese online, which is probably for the best. But at the same time, I will miss like my Japanese class because it's very tight knit.
Yeah. That's fair. That just seems like a weird thing to cut. But obviously it's
Yeah,
not being taught well, or the marking is too harsh, or the assignments aren't balanced, then that's fair enough.
yeah, I don't really.
They probably have to take it off probably have to take it off the thing for a little bit to allow them to revise it.
Yeah, that's the thing as well. Like, I don't know what's happened.
Yeah. Also, speaking about history, while Yoshi's away, and the stream's probably gonna die off anyways. But nah. Um,
Like that's ever a problem.
yeah, nah, not really. Um, Have you heard much about what's going to be going on with King Charles III's coronation?
Oh, I haven't heard the logistics of it. No.
Yeah, not everything is like revealed yet because the date of his coronation has not been announced.
Right.
It's probably not going to be for a while. Like it'll probably be announced soon, but it probably won't be this year. Might be early next year,
I'd
or
imagine.
maybe on like it's a very complicated logistics thing
Because
for
you have to plan that out. You have to pretty much make it so that literally every world leader can like arrive
attend.
there.
Yeah,
Because this is basically like we haven't had this sort of thing
this
in
is the
almost a
biggest
century.
event that's probably happened for the
Yeah,
last 70 years. Cool, because the Queen Elizabeth II was coronated in February
1956.
1953.
Oh, three. Yeah.
Careful, mate. February 1953. Um, so it's only been 70 years. So actually, he'll probably be coronated next year. So it will be exactly 70 years between coronations. So we haven't had to do this for a long time, and now they have other issues like, well, the Queen's coronation was filmed, but his is gonna have to be filmed in like and probably live streamed too.
Yeah, they have to
Really,
live stream it. Like,
yeah. Because of COVID and stuff, they will probably have to do like a lot of people joining via like live stream and stuff.
it's crazy to think about.
Yeah, it'd be interesting though. Like, I'll probably watch a little bit of it.
Oh yeah,
Um, just to say, you saw King Charles III's coronation,
like that's pretty cool.
it's something 20 years from now, the younger folk might be actually impressed by. When we're all boomers and we're old and
When
grey.
we're all in the old people's home, it'll be
Yeah,
something to
when
think
like
about.
King
Do you?
William the
Yeah.
Sixth gets coronated or something. I
Do you
remember the
kids
last
remember the
mama.
Do you remember the times of Queen Elizabeth II?
Yeah, they were
We
like,
thought
no.
she was invincible.
um, but yeah, for like one part of his coronation live stream with donation bits and subs, I don't think so. I feel like it's still going to be very traditional, but
Oh,
uh,
definitely. Like, there's no way they're gonna stray from that sort of thing.
yeah, but yeah, they I think they're trying to stick to tradition as much as possible, and I think it's a really pivotal part, like time for the monarchy because without if it's handled poorly, that could be bad.
Yes.
Um, but yeah, I know that I think it was a I said this chat to emo only. Oh no. Um, what was I gonna say? Far out, dude. Brain went numb. Sorry, my brain's just white noised.
It's okay.
Um,
I'm not extremely happy because I have to like deal with the people who are going to be like, okay, so when do we get the Republic?
yeah. Oh, yeah, because Western Australia. Yeah. Yikes. Um,
No, yeah, we're just special over here, guys.
well, no, it's fair. I understand why Western Australia wants to secede. It does make a lot of sense,
Well, yeah, especially
realistically.
when you like,
Economically, it makes a lot of sense.
yes,
But I don't know if socially
there's
it does because there's a lot of people
socially
that.
it just doesn't make any sense socially. Like,
Huh?
we get it. We pay like 1.5 times out in GST than we get back. Like,
Yeah,
that's just how it works. It's
GDP,
really
not
dumb.
GST for you guys.
Oh
Your
yeah.
state contributed GDP is you like Western Australia produces the majority of Australia's GDP, but it's the amount of GDP that's spent there is not proportional
Oh yeah,
to the
not at
amount you
all.
make.
Because
That's the
why
biggest
would you
thing.
spend money on Perth?
Yeah, like most of the money gets spent in places like Sydney, Melbourne, and Canberra. Um, whereas in Western Australia, that's where most of our money is produced. But I think that's been slowly changing in the
It's been
sort of
changing. Yeah.
like modernization of like tech companies and stuff that don't directly rely on natural resources.
Well, look, we got a federal grant to like extend the freeway, I guess, like a few years back. So that's cool.
Yeah, oh, that's fair.
Yeah.
But yeah, about the coronation, I was saying the
yeah.
the Scottish. So I seen an article on this, and it was a little bit complicated to understand, but I eventually think I boiled it down. The Scottish version of the Leopold will be brought down from Edinburgh for the coronation. So, in order to explain what that is, I'll explain what the Irish Leopold is. So, in Ireland, um, near Dublin, there's this giant rock, basically, called the Leopold, which means the Stone of Destiny. Um,
Right.
and in mythology, it was said that the stone would react to the true High King of Ireland, that sort of thing. Now, Scotland had their own version of the Leopold. They still call it the Leopold, but they're not the same thing. Their version of the Leopold does much the same, but it's for the King of Scotland, and it's
Okay.
actually been tradition for coronations for the Scottish Leopold to be sat underneath the throne, where the king will sit. But yeah, that's being moved at the moment. Also, Yoshi, your mic is picking up your eating quite loudly.
Unfortunately, on Discord, you have to deal with that. The stream is pretty good though.
Oh, okay. As long as like
Yeah.
everyone's not hearing you just fucking chowing down.
Yeah, it's because the noise suppression is like different between the software, right? But
Oh,
Discord
okay,
cuts
yeah.
me out more if I have the noise suppression on, whereas OBS is pretty good at maintaining stuff.
Okay. Fair enough.
Hmm.
Yes, that's currently being transported at the moment. Which is pretty. I think there's actually like an item at the coronation from each of the kingdoms.
I'd
Um,
imagine so.
but like I'm talking each of the old English kingdoms like Mercia, Kent, Wessex,
Oh
Sussex,
god.
Essex, and then as well as
Sussex. Imagine. I cannot believe they actually made that place from Among Us real.
I'm gonna snap your neck, dude.
That's stuff.
We do not condone violence. TOS, please don't strike us down. um, but like there's an item from all those places, as well as Wales, Scotland, obviously. I believe Northern Ireland as well. I can't remember what the item is, but I know it's there in some proximity. Um, but yeah.
Hmm.
So I imagine uh, sometime, maybe even up to like this time next year, the king will be coronated. And then it would be tradition for him to do a tour after his coronation. So he would be coming to Australia sometime after that, within the next 12 months, usually. Um,
Because I know that I think Albo is over there right now with the Governor General because they have to
yes.
they have to go to the funeral, and B, they have to, I think, swear fealty.
Yes, they would, yes.
1 second.
That's fine.
Yeah, like, yeah, Anthony Albanese and the Governor General are in Great Britain at the moment, in London, in order to, yeah, go to the funeral. And then I think they have to swear fealty technically before the funeral. I can't remember,
Yes,
but yeah,
because it doesn't really matter because Parliament is suspended anyway, so there's no
Yeah.
new laws being made. But
Yeah.
if there were to be laws made under whose authority, nobody's until the government cannot operate until they swear fealty to the King of Australia.
Yeah.
So that's fun.
It's very important. Like,
Like-
like I know it's bureaucratic, like a bit nitty gritty, and it's not really taken seriously much anymore, but it's still very important.
Oh yeah. It's very formal, and
Yeah. And tradition as well.
Yes.
It's usually tradition that dictates they have to do these things. Like, tradition and duty, they go hand in hand here. Because while it's tradition to do so, it is or it's also their duty to do that. To, like by law, they have to.
They don't get a choice in the matter. That's all I'm saying.
Actually, the Prime Minister can refuse to fealty.
Yeah, but then doesn't... Oh, yeah, actually they can. The Prime Minister doesn't
they
actually...
can.
They
but-
can, but like, that's not the thing. That's not the go.
Yeah, like if they did, that would be a huge headache.
Because I think the Governor General would have to dissolve Parliament and like tell the... Like,
A new Prime Minister would have to
a new
appointed.
Prime Minister. Yeah.
Yeah, and the Governor General doesn't. Sorry, the new Governor General be put in until one does.
Well, yeah, the Governor General pretty much can't not swear fealty.
If you don't
because
swear
the
fealty,
Governor
hey, guess
General
what? You
is
ain't
the
the Governor
king.
General anymore. No, yeah. It's very funny how it works like that. But like, there's more. Like, there's other legal stuff that has to be handled as well. Like, not illegal necessarily, but traditional stuff and duty stuff that has to be done. Like, everyone in the House of Lords has to swear fealty before the king, as well.
House of Lords itself is just a huge headache.
Yeah, it is. Because you got to remember, these guys are actually Lords of England and the Lords of Great Britain.
They are, they are nobles.
Yeah. So yeah, all the lords must swear fealty to the king.
I do
To
wonder how
not
much
swear fealty is
power it
treason.
has. Oh yeah. Like
the House
in
of Lords,
Parliament.
the House of Lords actually helps a lot of voting. It holds a fair. So it goes to House of Commons, House of Lords, and then it's passed by the Palace.
So it's
in a way.
basically bicameral system with like, because the House of Lords always confuses me because it is mostly hereditary.
Yes, no, it's almost entirely hereditary. Yes.
Yeah.
Though it's only people born before a certain date. So, thing is, the House of Lords has been under an act where the amount of lords is constantly decreasing. We're basically in the last generation of the House of Lords, as far as I remember. Essentially, it's been a long time ago. Like I think when Queen Elizabeth took the throne, the Parliament wanted to slowly disband the House of Lords because it had too much power over what the House of Commons said.
Yeah.
So the law is proposed in the House of Commons. Once it gets through there, it's debated amongst the House of Lords, and then the Prime Minister gets the final. Well, doesn't get the final vote, but counts as one of the votes in the House of Lords. Though there's some like certain laws where if it's been passed in the House of Commons, but the House of Lords has rejected it, there's clauses where it can still be enacted. I don't know. It's complicated. I'm not a politician, so don't take what I say. But yeah, it is complicated. Yeah, so many like things have to be done, but like it depends how they want to do it as well. Like, will the House of Lords just have to say like in the House of Lords have to say, you know, we swear fealty to the king, or do they have to like directly to him?
Oh,
swear
to
fealty?
him. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know if that was done during the Queen's era. I honestly have no idea. I think she came to the House of Lords one of the few times the monarchs allowed within the House of Lords, and then they like directly swore fealty to.
Yeah, because aren't they not allowed in the chamber?
No, not at all.
Yeah.
No one in the royal family is allowed anywhere near the House of Lords or House of Commons.
Because that's why their whole thing is down that like big hallway.
Yeah.
I
Like-
think about all these things.
Like, the thing is, so it's dictated by a document called the Magna Carta.
Of course, it's the Magna Carta. Oh, for Christ's sakes, it always comes back to that.
Well, yeah, because this is where like the whole Parliament of the UK was set up.
Yeah, this
because
is like
the people
birth
wanted
of
more
responsible
representation.
Government.
Yeah, it was to take power away from the monarch and spread it to the people. because ultimately it was to stop wars mostly, like, because yeah, kings and queens tended to act sometimes on a bit of a whim, usually.
Oh yeah.
I mean, they always had their council of advisors, but basically what it did is it allowed that council to become the House of Lords, and then later the House of Commons was established. So that commoners and lords alike were able to just decide how the country should be ruled. Technically, the monarch, though, does get the final vote. What was I saying? Yeah, with the Magna Carta,
That's weird.
it's established that a monarch cannot interfere with politics.
They
And
can't
that
vote, they
includes
can't,
stepping into the House of Lords or the House of Commons.
Mm.
They can't even comment on political events.
No.
So they cannot. They have to seem neutral in every situation. Yeah, because you have to admit there is still that sort of long-running tradition of when a monarch says something, the people tend to follow. Like, I don't know. Imagine if King Charles randomly denounced something or a leader or a country. That would cause mass upheaval in several countries, especially those who are under the British. Yeah, I don't know. It just, yeah, it tends to just be like that, or at least that's what they're trying to avoid. Is a monarch commenting on, the state of a war or the state of current affairs, because their words are very powerful still, even if they can't legally have any power. Their word still does carry some weight to it, at least.
I mean, okay, it's weird because they do have, like, ultimate power over... Because they kind of are judge, jury, and executioner in most circumstances, but to exercise that power in and of itself is, like, that will get them in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure they're
basically
actually
what the Magna
immune
Carta
to
set
criminal persecution.
They are, yes.
Wow.
Well, it's hard.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Yeah. Okay.
You know,
I
Charles,
do-
is
I
it the
don't
first or the
think-
second?
Which one, sorry?
The guy that... No. Charles II brought it back, the monarchy. Charles I was the one that was put on trial.
Yes. But that was a really complicated mess, and it probably wouldn't happen again in history.
Oh, it would never happen again. Like, ever.
Like, that... Yeah, that was, a mess.
That was a time.
But yeah, like, the Magna Carta just sets out so many rules for the monarchs, and the idea was to make sure that monarchs don't have absolute power anymore in England. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next half century or so from his coronation, there'll be a lot of countries that wish to gain independence from the British Empire.
Oh, yeah. You mean from the Commonwealth?
Yeah, well, not necessarily, because you can be part of the Commonwealth but not be part of the British Empire. Like, India is part of the Commonwealth but not part of the British Empire. Australia
you mean, like,
is part of the
having
British
Okay, that makes sense.
Having the monarch
Yeah,
as the
having the British monarch as okay, that makes sense. Because like,
it should be more
that stuff
clear
hasn't
when
been
I say
around
that.
for a little bit.
Yeah, so technically the Empire hasn't been around. Well, that's the thing. There's still the Union.
It's still the Union, of
England,
like,
Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland.
yeah, but that's just Great
so-
Britain and Northern Ireland. So
Yeah, but the thing is, they could succeed at any point if they really wanted to.
didn't Scotland want to do that?
Oh yeah, both Scotland and Ireland have tried.
Yeah, well, Ireland tried and those.
Okay,
were-
well, it depends which half of Ireland.
Oh,
you're
okay,
on.
fine.
The Republic of Ireland succeeded.
yeah.
See, there's actually a clause that the British and Irish made, the British and Northern Irish made, that states if Northern Ireland ever had a majority referendum to join the Republic of Ireland, they would be allowed to, and the Crown won't stop them. So that's been a clause since the 20s when the Republic of Ireland was formed. Yeah, it's been a clause for a while. Yeah, Scotland's tried succeeding. It actually had a referendum around the time after Brexit kind of got announced. Not that it was, although it was happening, not that it had finished. So back in like 2016, I want to say. Yeah, back in about 2016, Scotland had a referendum, but it only had majority to stay with the British by a small amount.
Like a tiny amount. Yeah.
Yeah. Might actually Google it so we can get some facts on this. Scottish referendum. And what, there was a 2022 one? What? Oh, there was a proposed second Scottish referendum this year.
Wow.
Was it 2014? Independence referendum. There was one 2014. Maybe that's the one I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Let's have this. Oh my god, I don't really care about the history at the moment. I'm fine with that. But what was the results?
Ooh,
Yeah, a lot of people are unhappy with the 2014 referendum. It's the outcome of the vote. So, geez, it's not very clear. Okay, yeah, it said that it was a majority yes, but it doesn't say the exact percentages here. But the thing was, a lot of people were unhappy with it because of the question wording. So, see, the question was worded was, do you agree that Scotland should be an independent country?
Oh my god. So,
and
actually,
if you say yes, it should be independent, or no. But the thing was, a lot of people obviously mistook that question. Yeah. So there's some like...
It happened with the 1999 Republic referendum over here. I did like, there was a whole day where we went out and we like talked about that one. I think it's from from 99.
I think cancel what you said.
The same thing sort of happened with the 1999 referendum on like whether Australia should become a republic.
I just knew it was too late, but I think I had the I think I had the gap. Good try. Not bad.
I think the question was, what is the question? Oh yeah, one of the questions was, do you want to alter the constitution to insert a preamble, and then another one was to establish a Commonwealth of Australia as a republic, replacing the Queen, and Governor General being replaced by a president appointed by a 2/3 majority of the members of the Parliament. And people voted no. There was a whole campaign which was like, if you don't know, vote no, which basically played on the common people's pretty much like a brain off, right? Because it was very unclear as to what this referendum stuff would entail. This republic stuff would entail. Because there were some good systems being talked about at the time and some very bad systems as well. And it has historically been extremely hard to change the constitution in any case. I think it's what, like, I actually can't remember. It's like, it's a very low percentage of Ow, that's so loud.
Okay, so actually, the next referendum from Scotland will be held next year on the 19th of October.
Okay,
Wow.
dinner finished. Time to.
They
grind
they
up
were
over
they
the
were
hours.
already on
Planning
plan for that before this. Yeah.
Wow.
So I wouldn't be surprised
I wouldn't be
actually if they
surprised if
do.
there was a higher yes output, or at least like a
Yeah. Also,
because
if you look at the statistics of who was most likely to vote no, it was a lot of the older generation.
oh yeah,
But obviously, as time goes on, that percentage is going to decrease. Because the younger generation doesn't really feel much of an attachment to the monarchy as much.
it's all. I know I'm not talking for the majority, but from experience, it was less of an attachment to the monarchy and more of a like a somewhat like okayness with Elizabeth II.
Yeah, like we thought Elizabeth II was good, and that's why.
That's
We
why
were
we just
okay with
haven't
it.
bothered. Yeah.
Yeah, but like, it depends on what Charles does. But like, I don't think by that point he'll have done anything really. But
The
yeah.
thing with Queen Elizabeth is that she was around basically before like half of the modern generation has been like born.
Yeah. Like most
So-
people still alive don't remember a monarch before Elizabeth.
Yeah.
But typically, at least the trend for the last couple of years was people have been moving away from tradition.
Yes.
And so like a lot of people want to cast off as many traditions as possible. So yeah, I can understand casting off. But actually it's weird, traditionalism and progressive it's not really progressivism, but like the opposite.
Conservatism.
Liberalism. Yeah, it's almost called conservatism and liberalism, but that has different connotations.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, like, conserving tradition or breaking away from tradition. That duality often has, like, ebbs and flows to it. Like, some generations will be more traditional, some generations will be less traditional, and usually it comes in cycles, because everyone tries to be less like their parents a lot of the time. Like,
Yeah.
oh, my parents' way of thinking was all backwards, sort of thing. Which I think everyone can think about something their parents have done that they thought was a bit backwards, and don't agree with. And so you go to the opposite, but if you do the opposite of the opposite, it becomes the same again. So you kind of have this like up and down sort of cycle almost. Like, I think having some traditions is good. Traditions form culture, after all. Like, really, the last thing British people have of their culture is the monarchy. Like,
Yeah.
you take away the monarchy as a whole, and Britain loses a lot of its culture.
The whole
It still
point.
has culture,
like,
but like,
I don't know, because it's meant to. I like to think of it as like it's very backwards in like a charming or sort of way.
yeah, it's like, I'm gonna use the analogy of like celebrating Christmas even though Santa's not real, sort of thing. Like, you still do it. It's still fun and it's still exciting, but it's not. Yeah, in that sort of charming way. I mean, I suppose for Christians, they actually do have a reason, but yeah, I just do it for the presents. And for like, spending time with family, all that other socially acceptable stuff to say. But yeah, like, it's hard to put into words, but I get what you mean. Like, it does have that sort of backward charm to it.
Well, like, it's because it's so old-fashioned, and the stuff that you would really only hear in like fairy tales.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I totally get
I
it.
think it's because it has that fairy tale element to it as well, and like it's such a common trope in fantasy, right? As well,
Right?
like,
Yeah. King
the
and
king and the queen.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
like it's just and that sort of is a bridge point between fantasy and our world, and that's why we kind of idealize it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. No
Um,
dragons though.
Yeah, such a shame.
I know.
They should really get
I
on
don't know.
that.
Go to Wales. They have dragons. Put
Yeah.
one on the flag.
All Scalies are from Wales. So why is it called Wales then?
Oh, I did know this. So in Brythonic, whale means I think warrior or foreigner. I can't remember. No, which language was it? It was I think it was Latin actually, or Breton. Might have been Breton. I think it comes from Breton, because the Bretons were like a bit like of Brythonic Celtic mixed with Latin,